What's up, everybody? Hope everybody is having an amazing Tuesday. Give me another minute. Trying to finish up gearing up. Oh, these gloves are warm. Alright, hopefully I don't have to make too many adjustments to anything, because now my hands are in my glove and they are not coming out. Alright. Yes, absolutely beautiful sunset to this very rainy day today. Hopefully everybody, like I said, had a good Tuesday. Oh, me and these gloves are not friends. Stu Major, hello. Hey, Molly. Brianna, hello. Everett, what's up? Sander, Grantham, Randy, welcome. Jenna, good evening, everybody. Alright, so tonight's show probably will be a short one, since it is already 38 degrees out here. Well, according to my computer says it's 32, my car says it's 37, the Weather Channel says it's 35, but feels like 31. So, lady, good evening. So, it's cold. I have my two heaviest jackets I own on, and I've got two pairs of pants on. So I'm going to try and bring you guys the best show possible. I'm not going to move the camera either. I was thinking about that a minute ago. I am hiding from the wind. The wind is really, really strong. So I'm not going to move the camera too much tonight. Oh, that's way out there still, huh? We'll wait on that one to get a little closer before we zoom in. As you can see, we're going to be able to give you guys a little bit of a sunset this evening. Yep, it is frigid. I didn't think it was going to get this cold this fast. I did tonight so I wouldn't have to do tomorrow night, because tomorrow night's supposed to be really, really cold. So, it is what it is. I know in the morning it's supposed to be like 17 or 18 degrees when we get up to go to work. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Are you going to the penalty box? I think that's our A220 headed right to the penalty box there. Yeah, Molly was on Sunday. Both of our shows, because again, I had service issues. Tonight everything looks like it's going well. Hopefully it stays that way. Yep, gonna be a cold one in the morning, Brianna. Super, super cold. Now, I really wish that they were using, I haven't changed, apologies, they're not using the 2.3s today. I forgot to change it before the start of the show, and I'm not changing it because I'm not taking my hands out of my gloves. But they are on the 5s, and I wish they were using a 5 left instead of 5 right, because at least if they used 5 right, I could go over into the fire escape with 3 sides on it and be somewhat semi-warm, I think. But I'm at the one out here in the middle. As you can hear, my nose is already starting to run. Nick the Nikon's not wanting to work for me already this evening. You just started your shift, dude. Line up on the wall. Big, nice wind gust. Thank you. If the wind would knock it off, I think I'd be okay, but of course we're battling the wind. Got a couple more. Really not close enough. The performance of these guys is going to be amazing tonight, I think. Being so cold, they're going to be running at maximum power. Oh, that's different. Arriving from Savannah. It's all about where my mic is. I've got my face covered, John. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me throughout the thing. If not, I'll make some adjustments. Escape post there. Let me check my audio. Oh, my hand's out of my glove. It's cold. It's because this mic is up so high. It's because the wind is blowing as part of it. Alright, I turned it down just a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better. This is not our normal situation here. It is so cold. Sebastian, good evening. Trying to figure out where my mic is. It's hard to tell. I got my entire face covered. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to zoom in on that. How about that? I wish the sky was on fire so it could be a little bit warmer. Taylor, welcome in. Again, welcome in everybody. Trying to make some last minute adjustments. It's really hard to make some of these adjustments with these gloves on and stuff, so I know I've got to make one more adjustment and then I'm going to leave it alone. There we go. Matt Man, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy. If the wind would just stop blowing. Oh, got a southwest getting a move on over here. I'm not even going to try it. Camera's too close to the pillar for me at the moment. Looks like we got quite the stack up getting ready to happen out here. I know tonight would be a perfect night for a fireplace. Oh man. Good evening. Most of the sunset's gone now, sadly. Oh, man. Still gives a beautiful silhouette, though. If the Nikon will focus. Do your job, dude. I know it's cold. I'm cold, you're cold. Let's do the thing here, dude. My other biggest problem is my glasses keep fogging up. Nothing on the ground happening at the moment. should definitely be able to hear me now. Half my mask won't stick up though. Gotta put that back outside my mask. I can't do it in my mask. I was trying though. I was definitely trying. Got a couple Frontier coming in as well. Got one coming in real soon. I was looking at flight radar before I started the show, so that'll be a nice treat for those of you who like Frontier, since we are at this end of the airport this evening, as long as they come back here to gate D14 and don't cheap out on us and go to the other side. Here's Sun Country coming in from Minneapolis. Almost matches the sky behind it. I don't know if I can see. Hold on. Yeah, I can see some of the back taxi. How far range do I have? Pretty good bit before we get to the fire escape pole here. So we'll see Sun Country here in just a moment. Possibly, if it goes down far enough. No, it's not a daily, but it's every couple of days for Sun Country. It'll turn back daily in summer. It comes in from Minneapolis. Got the Tide Pod. Cars over here. What they're waiting on. Alright, let's go to our next arrival. Yep, it's over here. I can hear your car. There's our Frontier. I knew it wasn't too far away. Hey, Neela. Good show today, by the way. I watched a good chunk of it. I got busy at work. Guys had some pretty good looking storms over there. Cars over here. They're down below me somewhere, I think. Hopefully, if that one comes around here to D14, we'll get a good view of the Jaguar on the tail. Let's see, are they getting ready for it down here? They appear to be getting ready for it. They had some stuff in the way right there. The pole for the fire escape is in the way, but no, Matt Man, I did not get home in time to watch the launch. I got home, but I forgot all about it. I actually should have stayed here to see if I could see it and possibly get 4K coverage of it, but I did not see the rocket launch. Yeah, D14. Thank you, Molly. William, good evening. I'm sure you're freezing to death in Buffalo. I know I'm freezing. Whew. Carolyn, good evening. How are you? Yep, we got Frontier coming around the corner here for you in just a moment. Kind of wish I would have put my nice new sweatpants on this morning instead of the jogging pants I have on underneath my work pants. But then I think at work I would have been hot. Although work was really weird. I think I was done by like 3 o'clock. Had to stick around, unfortunately, though. Robbie, good evening. That gate is 16. No, they go down. Doesn't have the lights on. 12. I was gonna say it doesn't have the lights on the top of the sign, so I couldn't see it. We're at the end of the terminal Molly doesn't like because there's no bells. I wish it was about 80 degrees right about now. Shoot, even 90 with this wind, I'd be comfortable, I think. Alright, so the one that we were looking at, Pip, is... yeah, gate D12. That, it's not lit up, I mean, it's lit up as you can see, but nowhere near like the sign for 14. Nope, no bells at this end. Good night, Neela. See you in the next one. Hopefully I don't freeze to death and can see you on your next show. Since it is like 30 degrees out here. Whew. Alright, Frontier's getting ready to come around the corner. I feel like there's something off in my coloring this evening. Maybe not, but who knows? I don't have time to take my gloves off and find out. It's too cold. As long as you guys can live with it, I can live with it tonight. Rio the Jaguar. Yep, the feels like it's 31. The Weather Channel says it's 35, but with the wind chill, I would say it's more like 15. It's freezing out here. I wish it was snowing. That looks more like a puma, like a mountain lion, than a jaguar. Did you guys mess up? Apologies for that being right in the way. That means it's going to disrupt our pilot cam too, isn't it? Ugh. just don't want to move the camera any further out. I'm trying to stay shielded from the wind behind this pillar. One last quick shot. I might move the camera here in a minute, but again, I'm trying to stay shielded from the wind. It's not really working. If my tripod was a little taller. Watery. Alright, hold on. You might see some shaking, but might not. Let me turn it up away from it just a little. Alright, how much more did that give us? I only moved it a couple inches. It gave us a little more. We won't have pilot cam, I don't think. Still, but again, I'm not trying to get too far out there. It's cold. Yeah, exactly. Barry, what's up, dude? Feels like it is 22 degrees. Thank you, Molly, for that update. Thanks for reminding me how nuts I am. So I wonder if Brad is working tonight. Is that Brad? If you're watching the show, are you working tonight? Are you freezing with the rest of us, or with me? I'm freezing with you guys, I should say. Definitely should have worn an extra pair of socks. Again, if the wind would stop blowing, I'd be okay. I know, that's what I'm waiting on. I don't know if Brad's working tonight. Pablo, what's up, buddy? Good evening. Tall, pretty Barry. Oh, yep, United CRJ. I missed it. I was too busy trying to figure out if this was Brad getting ready to fuel our Jaguar here. 46 likes. That's excellent. We're 32 minutes into the show. So if you haven't done so, hit that like button. Alright, we'll come back over here to our ground crew in just a moment. I've got an arrival over here. 4 or 5 left. Or 5 right. I always get them backwards. Alright, Pip. We'll see you in a little bit. Right? Pretend it's 34 Celsius. That'd be fantastic right now. Like I was saying, I wish it was about 90 degrees out here right now, so that, you know, I'd be okay with it. I'd be comfortable with the breeze and everything. Whew. So just so you guys are aware, Molly now officially knows she can come back whenever she wants. So you guys can bug her about when she's coming back. Now Miss Carolina has said she's going to be on the show on the 18th. If it's not too cold. Sorry, I got hung up on the pole back here. Knowing her though, if it's anything less than 50 degrees, she's not going to be here. Oh my goodness, I gotta get my face out of that wind. I have a full ski mask on and the wind is blowing, like, freezing my eyeballs. So I have to back up a minute to get out of it. Oh, I bet, William. Shoveling snow at the stadium? Yeah, no thank you. The wind. I'm telling you, if the wind would just die down, I'd be fine. Yeah, I need to, I was watching a stream this morning from Manchester. Simon Low Aviation, I think, is his channel. And he was talking about, he had some heated insoles. I was like, maybe I should consider getting some heated insoles. I saw a video for him the other day, as a matter of fact. But I still need to do heated insoles and heated pants or heated base layer. I just wonder how long they last. Dude, Tucson would be fantastic right now, I think. Get a little pilot cam right here for the Mantis, the United Mantis. I'm not moving the camera any further though, because I am already exposed to the wind really, really hard. Whoops, I'm grabbing the wrong ring. Me either, Matt, man. Me either. That's why I said I need to get some firewood. A friend of mine's like, yeah. He's like, my cousin sells some firewood. And I was like, dude, tell him to ship some to my house. Have him bring some over. I can pay him. I got money. Tell him to bring me a truckload. Whew. Oh, 64 sounds like a paradise. Whew. I'm telling you though, if I could be on the if all the traffic would go to the other side, I think I'd be even better off, because there's a fire escape on the other side that's covered on 3 sides. I'm like, and you can totally see them on approach. I've been over there before last year when they had this side shut down for so long, and everybody was coming in on the other side. I was able to hang out over there when it rained and everything else, and it was fine. I was able to get some pretty decent shots. Uh-oh, who do we got here? There's our Delta 757. Face cord hand. Ooh, that sounds nice. Split into 16-inch links from Canada for your fireplace. Oh, dude. Please? I keep meaning to, there's a place up the road that has firewood. Because I live in a neighborhood, so I can't just go out in the backyard and cut down some trees. I think they'd frown upon that, but there's a place about a mile or so from my house that sells firewood, and I keep telling myself, go over there, see if they'll deliver you a truckload of wood, and every time I think about it, it's too late. I'm like, oh, it's springtime already. What am I thinking? I mean, I have central heat and air, so I use that most of the time, but yeah, you know, that would be nice I'd snowbird. You know, I'd snowbird to Tucson, Phoenix, or Miami for that matter. I'm not a big fan of the cold weather, especially here, because it doesn't snow. If it was snowing right now, or we had snow on the ground, I'd be, you know, more than happy with wintertime. But because we don't have any snow, and we've been flooded with all this rain the last couple of days, just what's the point in wintertime if you're not going to have snow? Goes our Delta 757 headed back to Atlanta, Georgia. It's not much warmer in Atlanta. You know, William, it's funny you say that. My gloves I have on have a zipper pocket in the top of them for hand warmers. I need to get some. But these gloves are magnificent. My hands are nice and toasty. It's my feet I'm battling with at the moment. Molly with a $10 super chat. Stay warm fund. You forgot the D. I was like, stay warm fun? That sounds like a tropical island trip. Warm and fun. Pushback. The wind blasts me in the face, so I had to take a step back. Thank you, Molly, for that $10 super chat. Whew. Can we get instruments? Don't move it over any further. No further. Get a little bit of pilot cam. No, you're pushing it right in the wrong direction. Dang it. If I would just move the camera over a little bit more, we'd have it, but too cold for that. And it makes it hard for me to hit the focus button, darn it, when good old Nick here doesn't do his job. There it is. I want to leave in late. Really wish the wind was at my back instead of in my face. There she is. American Airlines 173 coming in from London on this Boeing 777-200. Star of the show. Yes, please no politics. Whoever said something about politics, nope. Not here, please. Alright, I gotta quit leaning on the wall. Fresh from London. Alright, we'll catch her at the other end in just a moment. Yeah, I'm staying warm, Brianna, for now. I just heard my phone pass gas. I don't know why you text me when you know I'm doing my show. Oh, I can't see, fogged up my glasses. Yummy food. Yep, it won't be long. The show will turn into the Food Network with airplanes. There's a concept that works, didn't it? Luke, I don't know. Oh, do we have Air Force One coming in on Thursday? If it's during the day, I will not be here. I will not be here until 6 o'clock. During the week, I'm stuck to a strict schedule during the week. 6 o'clock is, unfortunately. What's up, John? You missed Molly on Sunday. She was here again, doing the show with us. Can't breathe, Delta. It's all your jet fuel. You could have sent some of that heat up here. Oh, and the smell of burnt rubber from the 777. That tells you the wind is blowing right in my face. Vincent, what's up, dude? Yeah, today's show is going to be short. My toes are cold. There's our United that arrived a minute ago. Well, William, it's a long story, but so for Miss Carolina, her ringtone is, if you have a Samsung, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's called Squeeze, and we had a big thing about it here on Sunday on the show because Molly couldn't control her giggles every time Miss Carolina texted me. So yeah, but it's called Squeeze, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like a fart. I have to hop off real quick. Maybe someone could get it in the group. Yeah, I'm sure somebody in the group will get it. As far as the live show goes, I probably won't be able to get it unless it departs after 6 o'clock. Then yeah, if I'd have known it was coming, I would have tried to take the afternoon off. But I'm afraid if I take the afternoon off for any kind of reason and then come do this, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, we can fire you for that." You know what I mean? They would be petty like that. I know they would. Yeah, it's definitely an ice box for sure. That's right, Vincent. It is hard to keep a straight face when you've got a farting phone. What's even funnier is when I'm in public and it's in my pocket and people look at me like, did he really just do that? Right here, right now? Yeah, I don't know that you can be here anyway. You're right, John. I know the last few times you weren't allowed to be here. So I don't know if they'll keep it that way again or not. Dude, if this wind would quit blowing around the building. The only thing bothering me is my feet right now. Everything else is fine, but my feet are freezing. And my legs are starting to get a little touchy, cold. So apologies for the static shot or any weird shots because I'm standing about a foot away from the camera, so I'm not zooming in on anything currently because the wind is just coming across this post and it's freezing me to death. You know, I'm really surprised that Pip was able to get Air Force One the other night at Dallas Loves Field last week. He said that during his show, he said that the came up and everything. Secret Service, they came up and told him to park his truck, this, that, and the other. So I was really surprised they allowed him to continue what he was doing. I mean, if worse come to worse, I could be here, but I can't really hide, but I could be at the other end of the parking garage hiding somewhat behind my car, but they might be like, what are you doing over there? Definitely don't need to get shot because I'm trying to do a live show. Yeah, they closed some of the roads. They close our observation area. You're not allowed to be on the parking garage to spot. It's a whole big thing with them and doing it. Yeah, so it's just, I assume it causes a big headache for them, but there goes our Delta 717, headed back to Detroit, I assume. BB-15, good evening. I'm freezing currently. I think everybody else might be doing fine. I'm fine, but cold. And as you can tell, Nick the Nikon is cold too. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Got a couple out there. They're just not close enough yet. Seems like they're taking forever. And we've got a CRJ standoff down here. Can't see this one, the closest one to me, because of the fact that we got this post in the way, or this handrail in the way. You can see the tail. I really want to know. I wish Brad was watching. Because I don't know if that's Brad fueling right here or not. Ha, I was right. Headed to Detroit. Yeah, they did the 757 when he landed in Dallas Loves Field while Pip was doing his show. I know the last time they were here, they were in the 747. I'm gonna try to be up here on Sunday, John. Hopefully, hopefully the weather will warm up. Thank you, Vincent. Vincent sending us a $20 super chat for Brian's warm weather fund. I appreciate that. That'll get me closer to warm weather, I hope. Hey, can I get pilot cam out of that one? Maybe. Sorry for the speedy camera movement, but I'm trying to beat it before. No, it's just behind the pole. Dang it. You can kind of get an idea. I'll stick with it just as long as I can, and then we'll go to the other one. And maybe John. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's see. I really want to know if that's Brad. Exactly. Wave, you're on YouTube. Oh, if it was Brad would definitely be waving. He did it that one day when he was over here on the other side. No, not yet. I haven't seen any wing walker dances yet. I'm still hoping though. Hoping to get a couple. Of course, being out here in this cold weather, I'm about to start dancing or running or doing something. Is this our other 757? Are you guys finally back now? I know I said that on Sunday, but you guys weren't very present on Sunday. Are you guys finally back? Just had one depart from Atlanta, this one arriving in from Atlanta. My eye is watering, that's not good. Alright. Whew. Thank you, Vincent, for smashing that like button. You're wrong, Vincent. You're wrong. There are no bells at this end. Nope, I can't see Devin over on the other side either. I'm sure he's freezing. If he's here, he's freezing too. Oh, from Fort Lauderdale, somewhere nice and warm. That's where I need to be, somewhere nice and warm. Brad, if this is you and you're watching later, and you're watching the replay of the show, just know we got you really good today. Hear about Korean Air Heavy? I did hear about that. I heard about that. I heard about that this morning. Right, yeah, I would think so. You're moving on the ramp, but right now, where I'm at, just standing here, oh, it's cold. That's why I'm trying to hide behind as much as I can. All right, that Southwest is getting a little closer. I'm moving over just a little bit more to get out of this wind. Again, forgive the static shots, but I'm trying to and it's not like there's a whole lot going on, but I'm trying to get out of the wind. Yep, another incident in Japan. I think it was a taxi incident or a tug incident, if I'm not mistaken. I really didn't have time to read into it and figure out what happened, but yeah, another incident in Japan. I think I'm gonna try to make it till 8. I think 2 hours is a good show. What do you guys think? Don't know that I can do much more than that. Alright, John, we will see you again on the next one, sir. Have fun at work. We'll go back to it in just a second, William. It's either a restaurant or a little coffee shop. Come on, Nick. Focus, dude. You're embarrassing me. It's because of the light on the front of the plane. 71 likes. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying something here this evening. Whether it be me freezing to death, or the airplanes, or the conversation. Alright, yeah, we can go back to that window and take a peek in the terminal, see what they're doing. I think it's a coffee shop, though, if I'm not mistaken. Could be one of the restaurants, but yeah, maybe it is one of the restaurants. I really want to go in there and go to Whiskey River, but hey, hello. Doesn't seem like you were here very long. Ooh, I gotta back up. Cold. Trying to read the chat, move that. Quit blowing wind right in my face. And it's not a light breeze either. Woo! New best bro, what's up? Welcome to Carolina Aviation. Sorry I missed your message. I'm trying not to freeze. I'm trying to get out of the wind. I'm telling you, if it would stop blowing in my face, I'd be fine. Blow up my back or something. Heading to Seattle. Can we get a little engine glow? Is it too cold for engine glow? I know we had some engine glow on Sunday's show from Spirit Wings. I guess it depends on how long Alaska, how long it's been sitting idle. Probably not very long, I would assume. But it is being so cold, I highly doubt we'll get any of that engine glow this evening. Parents. Dude, I saw an ad for River Viking cruise. I want to do that. Go from Amsterdam all the way. Oh man, that would be so cool. Couldn't get Miss Carolina to do it though. She doesn't like boats. She doesn't like planes over the ocean either. I guess I'll just go on a river cruise on my own. Go by myself. Spend a week over there. One day. One of these days. Bring you guys an Amsterdam show. You know, that'd be nice. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not in Chicago. I wouldn't be doing anything if I lived in Chicago. I don't even know that I would go to work if I lived in Chicago. It'd be too cold. Be like, nope, sorry. Good night, Alaska Airlines. Alaska headed back to Seattle. Exactly, we could go, yeah, Lufty there. That's a good idea. Could do it Lufty, Air France, whichever. Because I think I'd rather fly on the 787 instead of the A330. Yeah. Definitely looks like he was struggling with that a little bit, didn't it? Turned out to be quite the clear night. Alright, where's the fueling thing now? Is he fueling all the planes on this side, or is he just doing Frontier? Oh, he's already set it up. Where'd he go? Probably to get warm somewhere. Darn. Don't know where he went. I got nothing coming in and nobody's sitting over there waiting to depart. Right. Well, see, the thing is too, like, it's not even sickness or anything for my wife. It's she's watched Castaway one too many times and she's terrified of the ocean. She's terrified of boats, period. Everett with a $10 super chat. Thanks for the coverage and braving the cold weather. Thank you very much for your support, Everett. That is much appreciated. Thank all of you for watching tonight. I wasn't sure how many people would be watching this evening. Took another gamble on Tuesday again. I don't know if I'll be live again on Thursday. Well, obviously not. If Air Force One's going to be here, I won't be here on Thursday. So I'm just ready for warm weather so we can go back to, and for Air France to come every day of the week, so we can be here Tuesday, Thursday, and Sundays again. How long can it take? 15 minutes, depending on the size of the plane, how much fuel it actually needs, stuff like that. It can take longer, obviously, but Credit Wellness, good evening. Hope you and Beth are doing very well. Hopefully you guys are staying warm this evening. Well, William, thank you. We're glad that you are here. Hopefully you were watching on Sunday too, I think, right? We had Molly here as well. She'll be back here in a few weeks, I think. Infidel, what's up, buddy? Good evening. We are just staring at Frontier at the moment. Looks like it might push back here soon, but now there's one out on the horizon out there. Not a whole, whoa, big gust of wind. There's not a whole lot going on at the moment. I see that that's really peaking that out. Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me a little better. Turn that one down. Daryl's, you missed the 777 arrival a little while ago. Waste of time going there. Nothing to do. Nothing at all. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, of course not. Wilmington. Yeah, there's nothing in Wilmington. Absolutely nothing. That's like Greensboro. I think they get like 40 or 50 flights a day. I mean, there's still some planes, but Greensboro, if I'm not mistaken, last time I checked, of course this was back in the summer, so it may have changed since then, but I think they only had like 50 flights or something like that. But yeah, going to Wilmington's no good. I don't even know if Charleston is that busy. I think the big thing for Charleston is the 787. It's the 787 Dreamliner factory. Very cold, Infidel. 31 degrees at the moment. And a very strong wind in my face. So the feels like, I think it's like 21 or 22. I think you did, William. I think you won the bell right before we signed off. Oh, 12 miles an hour. 12 miles an hour of 31 degrees right in my face. Nice, an F-14. I love the F-14. I got to see the one of the F-14s when I went to DC last year. Went to the Aviation Museum up there. If you've never been there, do it. Highly recommend it. Tons of fun. And they have so many planes. I think the one thing I was anticipating the most was the Concorde. Get to see deers on the runway. They say Richmond's not very busy either. It's weird because Richmond's way bigger than Wilmington, I think. Or are they about the same size? You'd think Wilmington would be a little bit busier because it's kind of a destination area. Plus, what do they call it? Hollywood of the East. A lot of movies get filmed down there. Flight level 77, good evening. What's up, buddy? Yeah. Well, the Boom Supersonic is working on their version of the quote-unquote Concorde, and that's being built here in North Carolina. If you guys didn't know that, it's being built over in Greensboro. They're working on building that factory right now. Oh, I gotta get out of this wind. Oh, 18. I know it's supposed to be 18 tonight, so Embraer's battling the breeze. Surprise, an Embraer. We had a lot of flight cancellations too, I noticed on Flight Radar before I started the show, so that's part of why it's a little slower than normal, it seems like. This Delta's headed out to the runway. Got another arrival, but it's still out there a ways. Oh, I gotta move back out of the wind. Yeah, the Supersonic, like I said, they're building that in Greensboro, so hopefully when they get that up and going and they start doing flight testing, whenever that may be in the next few years, hopefully we'll be heading out that way. Yeah, Wilmington's, oh, big wind, big wind, big wind. You could stop that. Dude, some delicious food and the warm weather in Key West sounds amazing right now. Yeah, we got that. There's an arrival. Looks like it's way out in the distance. My glasses keep fogging up, so. FedEx ATR arriving from New Bern in 18 minutes. Thank you, Molly. Yeah, the wind it's killing me at the moment. I'm hiding behind this big pillar on the fire escape currently. That's why you guys are getting a lot of static shots. If you guys didn't hear me a minute ago, that's why we're getting a few longer static shots than normal. That, and it's not very busy. But I'm hiding from the wind. Yeah, that is a short runway. Hey, we're at 80 likes. We're an hour and 18 minutes into the show. I think I'll probably go to somewhere around 8 o'clock this evening. It's going to be a short show, unlike normal, but again, it is 30 degrees out here, 32 degrees, whatever it is. Whatever Molly said. Molly gave us a weather update a minute ago. Oh, excuse me. Did get to see a FedEx ATR. Hey, you know what? Credit Wellness, I bet you that FedEx ATR you saw in Wilmington's the one that comes here. Guaranteed. because once the one from New Bern shows up, then the one from Wilmington's not too far behind the other one. Yeah, my computer is concurring with that, Molly. It says 31. Feels like... 2 degrees. No, thank you. With snow showers. I know, it was really funny today. It wasn't too bad. So I went out and I got a car to work on, and then I brought it in, spent about an hour on it, took it back outside. Temperature was 45 degrees when I brought it in, and it had dropped 2-3 degrees by the time, I think it said it was 42 by the time I got done. And I was like, man, that's 3 degrees in an hour. That's pretty quick. Alright, let's go to our A321 coming in from Charlotte. I think it's close enough now. Oh, hot chocolate would be amazing. I know, I wish it was... honestly, you guys, I wish it was snowing right now. I'd still be out here doing the show, as long as it stayed in these temperatures. I promised you guys a snow show if it ever does decide to snow here. Maybe we'll get a snow show. I feel like there's something on my lens. Yeah, if we get any snow, I'd like to be out here for that. But I'll definitely be in a different location. If they're flying in this direction, we'll be in a much crappier location, though. You won't see nowhere near as much, unfortunately. I was looking at different locations earlier for tonight, and I'm like, it's not raining or anything. But, yeah, I definitely won't be staying until 10, although, and that's really bites that I won't be here for the MD-11 departure, because that is going to be amazing in this cold temperature. That thing operating at optimal power range with the way the temperatures are, man. Nope, no shoveling snow for me. Yeah, it's not worth it if there's no snow, in my opinion. I'd rather the TA to involve Deborah. I bet you're freezing, Deborah. Twin Falls, Idaho. Woo! Oh, the wind right in the face. Spicy for my eyeballs. Might have to add snow goggles, or what are they called? Ski goggles or snowboarding goggles to my list. Departs at 9:15. Yep, that's an hour and 15 minutes more than I want to be here in this weather. Leaf blower. You know what? That is exactly how, if we get snow, that's exactly how I'm going to clean my driveways, with my leaf blower. I use my leaf blower to dry my car in the summertime after I wash it at home. Not gonna lie, I have a Greenworks battery-powered leaf blower. I'll wash my car in the summertime at home, pull out the leaf blower, dry it off, good to go. Oh man, I don't know if I know I'm missing something in the chat, by the way, but I saw a leaf blower. Thought I would just throw that out there. United headed to San Francisco. Another A321. This one probably either headed to Dallas or my Charlotte. If I had to guess, this is American Airlines 1888, I think. Probably not. Molly will tell me if I'm wrong. I'm not using flight radar. I never use flight radar. I really should. It's hard to do when my phone is over on the thing over there for our internet. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do, there you go, a little 2-for-1 departure shot. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do Sunday's show. I don't know if I want to start earlier than 1 o'clock, since we've had 2 weeks of bad luck right at the 2-hour mark, with service acting a fool. So we might stay, or we might show up a little earlier on Sunday and see how that goes. Heading to Charlotte. At least I was right about the location. A little E175. Good evening, CMOS. What's up, buddy? Oh, sorry, that's so shaky. Oh, can we get a smoky startup from Rio here? I don't know. It's gonna be behind the pole. Dang it. Yeah, I like the stealth stuff. I think they're really, really, really cool. Whew. Yep, there's a smoky startup. Major smoky startup. Dang it, I'm gonna have to move the camera forward. Oh, now I'll really freeze because I am directly in the line of fire in the wind. We'll move it back after they leave, but will we get another smoky startup? Do I have enough cord to continue to hide behind the pillar? Oh, it's cold. I don't know why my camera's flickering like that. It's weird. Quit it. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Another nice smoky startup. Alright, now that we've seen that, I gotta move the camera back. My face just cannot hang out there in the wide open wind. Actually, was that... Did I leave us enough room to kind of see the tail? Dang. More smoke? Sheesh, dude. That really does look more like a mountain lion than a jaguar. Oh my goodness. It's choking me to death. All that smoke right in my face. I can't breathe. Yeah, a little bit, sea moss. Feels like 21. Whew. That's why we're not going to be here very long. FedEx ATR arriving in 2 minutes from Newbern. I can see it out in the distance. Can we reach 100 before the end of the show? That's the question. What'd you say, Brianna? 10 more? Yeah, I think we can get 10 more likes before the end of the show. 30 more minutes. That's about all I can stand. I wish my car would have stayed warm. If my car would have stayed warm, I could have given you guys a static shot, warmed up for a few minutes, and then come back out here, but I already know my car is cold. Got our FedEx ATR on final over on 5 right. We'll go to it here in a moment. Yeah, I was trying to avoid this pole, but alright, there we go. Rio's on the move. Hurry up, dude, before the ATR gets closer. What'd you stop for? Come on, keep moving. Oh, we're gonna lose it. Just for a minute. Oh, now you're gonna get a move on. Alright. Well, we'll catch your departure in just a moment. But we've got our FedEx ATR coming in from Newbern. Refresh it, William. It'll change. It does that to me too. I don't even have it up on the screen currently. Small corrections for the ATR. Ooh, a little bit bigger one. Buttery smooth touchdown for FedEx. Rio's still waiting a moment. $92. We got 8 likes left to go before the end of the show. At least get us to 100. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's windy. I wish I could show you guys. There's no flags, no nothing over here at this end. And I can't see the windsock because it's behind the terminal over there. I need to be up a floor in order for you guys to see the windsock at this end. But the wind is kicking. It's kicking me right in the face. Might need to go invest in those snow pants for sure now. This is the coldest show we've done, by the way. By far. Come on, 4 more likes. 4 more likes. That's all we need. Just want to make it to 100. 97. Do I hear 98? Beth, 98. Thank you, Beth. 2 more to go. We're gonna smash it before we get to the end of the show. So we still have 23 minutes left. Unless it completely dies off and I sissy out and cut it short. Get to 100 and we're done. Joe, the temperature is currently 31 degrees with a feels like of 22. 21. And the wind is at about 12 miles an hour right in my face. As you can hear, my nose is running. Yes, we hit 100. Thank you guys so very much. 8 degrees. Yeah, I think if it was 8 degrees here, I don't think I'd be doing this. I think I'd be at home. You know, I don't understand how people enjoy winter sports like skiing and snowboarding. Get out of here. I mean, I guess if you're moving and stuff, moving around, but no. Cold weather is just not for me. Pip, what's up? You're back. 30 degrees and feels like 20. And the wind is 12. Yep. 12 in my face. Yeah, I would assume you get used to it. But do I really want to get used to it? No. No, I don't. Alright, CMOS, you like the cold? Bring your behind up here and stand with me. You won't like it too long then. Again, like I said, if I'd have put on an extra pair of socks and I was wearing my sweatpants under my work pants, I think we'd be golden. I'd be able to go to at least 9. But I didn't wear my sweatpants to work because, well, it's 70 degrees in the shop and I didn't want to die. Alright, Rio, getting ready to get a move on here. Yes, Pip, I realize that. My thing is, so I feel like wintertime is useless. Cold weather is useless without snow. If it were snowing right now, I'd be thrilled to be out here in this cold weather. But it's not snowing, so it's miserable. Snow is beautiful. Snow is fantastic. Cold with no snow can go away. Last few seconds of Rio here. Oh, as I can't see, my eyes are starting to water up. Brian Lloyd, what's up, dude? Wobbly. You can see how windy it is with their wobbly departure. Ooh, fleece lined leggings. Maybe that's. I need some fleece lined jeans. Those sweatpants Miss Carolina got me for Christmas are fantastic. Like I said, I kind of wish I would have wore those instead of the jogging pants that I have on underneath, because they're like paper thin. They're meant for spring and summertime weather. But I figured, what the hey? 2 layers is better than 1. I do have another pair of sweatpants, but they're like crappy $20 sweatpants in the car. Plus they're probably frozen. But that's about how I am, Flight Level 77. I am bundled up. I just need a scarf. Yeah, snow is only good for 1 day. Exactly, Joe. Exactly. Give it to me for a day or 2, maybe 3. But after that, all right, I've had enough. Just enough to keep me out of work, then I'm okay. But if it keeps me out of work, then I have to figure out how to get here to the airport and bring you guys a show. I just need to go online, seriously, and buy like the battery operated heated stuff. Some of those heated insoles would be amazing right now, honestly. Seriously, my feet and my legs are cold, but the rest of me is semi okay. I'm bundled up the same, CMOS, thereabouts. I have a little bit thicker under jacket on, and I've got 2 shirts on underneath. I got my work shirt and a t-shirt, and then my heaviest work jacket, and then I've got my main snow jacket on over top of that. Shoot, it was still cold on Sunday too. Nowhere near as cold as it is now, but Sunday was cold. Surprise, a CRJ. Mantis. As I fall behind it, as usual. Can't keep up with it. Trying to keep up with the rear wheels for touchdown, but there's not enough light over there. Oh, stop blowing already. I need a minivan. Now that wouldn't be an interesting shot from up here with a minivan. If I could hide out in a minivan. Now, I could do the end of the runway shows in a minivan. Yeah, I prefer Amazon CMOS over Temu. Temu seems a little sketch to me. But that's just me. I don't know how everybody else feels about Temu, but I feel like that's a little sketchy. Oh, early rotation for that CRJ, United CRJ. Are we going to lose it? There it is. Up, up, and away. Right. Detailing with John. What's up? I know. I can't believe somebody turned the heat off. Chinese spy. Exactly. Flight level 77. Somebody said that the other day too. I was watching some YouTube video or something, Instagram or something. And my phone passed gas again. Thank you, Miss Carolina, for passing gas. Maybe I should just set my phone near the microphone one episode, so when she texts, you guys can hear it. Then you guys will understand how funny it is. I know Molly and Vincent know how funny it is. Another CRJ getting ready to get a move on. That means we'll have one more headed back this week. Or back this way in a minute, this week. Man, I can't even talk, can't concentrate. Squeeze. It's about what it sounds like. See you, Barry. Have a good evening. I know, I can't wait to get home and eat. I'm not being mean. You just text me a lot during the show, and you know I can't answer it without messing up the show. I'm sure you're texting me stuff that I can read after the show. But you know I'm going to text or call you after the show. I always do. Yeah, Manwich does sound really good. I don't know. Ask Brianna what's for dinner. Hopefully something good. I know she said something about having wings. I'm like, dude, I hope you make enough for me for when I get home. All right, William Dixon, we will see you again on the next one. I am not sure when we're going to do the next one. But if the temperatures don't come up, obviously Thursday we won't be here if Air Force One is coming, because that's not allowed, sadly. So, see, yeah, just notes for later. Captain Carolina, what's up, buddy? We are, we're located at RDU tonight, doing a very cold RDU show. Got this CRJ, but I can't see it because the darn, things in the way. I do have a couple more arrivals coming in. I will give you guys some more arrivals before we leave for the evening. Whew. Good to see you back, Captain Carolina. I know you were here a few weeks ago. Thank you for joining us again. Hope all is well with you, sir. Hopefully you're not freezing out there in LA. Coming up to the top of the parking deck. Oh, sweet. Come say hello, please, Captain Carolina. I will stay for that. And if you want to be on air, I do have another headset. It will be a pleasure to meet you. I have heard of you and I have seen you on other streams, so I'm excited to see you come up. It is very windy, Brian Lloyd. Gets all his aviation from Pip, yeah. Shh, Pip. You're not supposed to tell my secret, sir. He's already behind the building, unfortunately. That would have been nice. But I'm at the, if you can hear me, Carolina, Captain Carolina, I'm at the south end, all the way up on the 6th floor, not all the way on the 7th floor. So we're on the 6th floor, and all the way at the end. Sweet. Ooh, big corrections for Southwest here. So you guys, I'm gonna have to go static, as you guys can hear me say. I'm gonna have to grab the other headset out of the car and hook up some wiring. Just in case Captain Carolina wants to join us here on the show. So I'll leave you with the A319 a moment. I'll be right back. You guys give me a minute. All right. Brian Lloyd gifting 1 Carolina Aviation membership. Thank you so much, Brian Lloyd. That membership going to Molly. Thank you. There you go, Molly. You got another month. Brian Lloyd, you are awesome, sir. Thank you so much for all of the gifted memberships that you have gifted us. I really appreciate it. I know everyone who has been gifted memberships really appreciates those as well. I gotta readjust all my stuff here. I'm all messed up now. I don't know, CMOS. I have no idea how she gets them. Crow! What's up, buddy? How are you? Molly gifting 1 Carolina Aviation membership. Here we go. We're going to get a membership war started here. Barry was gifted the Carolina Aviation membership from Molly. Congratulations, Barry. Pip's like, I want one. I think Barry's still eating his manwich. All this CRJ traffic down here. Alright, I got an arrival coming in. I got the headset hooked up just in case Captain Carolina wants to join us on the show for a brief minute. I don't expect him to stay long. If I were him, I wouldn't. It is freezing, especially since he is coming in from LA. This might be a shock to his system. I know the CRJ traffic is nuts. Come on, Nick. Thank you. An autograph picture. I don't even have any pictures to autograph. I got a pen though. Hope he's okay with the headset that I have to allow him to use. Thanks a lot, Miss Carolina. Embarrassing me with your headset. Alright, we got another arrival, but I gotta get my face out of the wind. I gotta readjust my mask or something. Oh, it's kind of painful. Oh, right in the face, right in the face, right in the face. Bear with me. Feels like the wind is picked up quite a bit. Pip gets a membership. His moist napkins. I'll send him some too. Dude, a moist napkin wouldn't last 2 minutes out here. It'd be a frozen one in a matter of minutes. Whew, I swear the wind picked up right there. Man, that's painful to the face. I can't hide from it because it's blowing like strategically in my face. Forecast calls for gusts up to 18 knots out at the northwest. Yeah, I believe it. Well, right now it's blowing directly out of the west, and my face is facing west. Yeah, well, luckily my nostrils are covered. I have a mask on, but it stings the eyeballs. My eyeballs are going to get frozen open here in a minute. I have to blink continuously. this arrival is close enough. Is this our UPS? Nope. Another American, it looks like. Pip doesn't do night shows. Yep. Right at my face. So investing in that mask was a really good thing, by the way. The ski mask. There's. I thought UPS was arriving. Nope. She's getting a move on. She's moving in a hurry. Yeah, I used to be like that, but you know, having kids and work and this, that, and the other, I go to bed kind of early, except for nights like tonight. Oh, he's gonna sit there and wait. FedEx ATR from Wilmington is on final. I can kind of see it in the distance. I don't know what he's sitting there waiting on. Right? I wish it was the MD-11, but who knows? Alright, we're gonna stick with this one. Hopefully it'll depart before the ATR gets too close. Finish up on the last minute checklist. Yep, this is our A300. Question is it headed to Greensboro or is it headed back to Worldport? Nice sounding departure. Ooh, lifting off early. We're back to having this light polluting our shots. Dang you. Stupid light. Alright, we go from one freighter to another one. A baby freighter. Because this is our smaller ATR of the two. It's also the oldest, I think. Nice, solid touchdown. another one out in the distance there. Who do we got sitting over here at the end? That's American, isn't it? An E175. I don't have anything else to look at over here. Everybody left. Everybody has left the building currently. Right, you would think the smaller would be coming from New Bern instead of Wilmington. That's weird how that works. See you, John. Have a good night. American E175 heading out. Alright, we'll follow this one out for a little bit. Ooh, early rotation for that one there. Alright, let's see. What do we have? Anything? Who do we have down here? Nothing currently. You know what? I might pull a pip. You guys give me a few minutes. I'll be back before the next arrival, but I'm going to go sit in the car for a minute. You guys give me just a minute, because we're still waiting on Captain Carolina to come up here. You guys chat amongst yourselves. I won't be able to see it, but I'll read it what I can when I get back. But I'm going to go warm up for a few minutes. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Had to move my car too because I parked where there's a puddle. Hey, just in time for JetBlue's fake retro. Right where I parked my car, there's some water on the parking garage, and it's already frozen. It wasn't frozen when I got here. Oh, will we catch that one coming back here? Do I have enough room? Yes. So hopefully those two will swap positions there. Oh, man. Thank you guys for sticking it out while I was warming up a little bit. Didn't really get warm enough, but I got somewhat warm. Yeah, getting in my car wasn't a problem. It was when I went to get out of my car and that frozen water, I was like, yeah, I might want to move my car so I don't fall and bust my behind getting in later. Gate D11. I think that's the one. I think that's on this side, or is it on the other side? No, these are the even gates, aren't they? I can't read it. Shoot. Well, we'll see where it goes. We'll stay right here with this shot for a minute. I got 3 arrivals. One looks like a private jet coming in. We'll give this just a minute. I know, I wish all of that today would have been, all that rain we got today would have been, snow. Oh, that would have been amazing. It rained good and hard for a while today, this morning. Went to get his bags. Alright, thank you, Molly. Yeah, I can't, well, you guys know, I can't move my phone or take my phone with me. Otherwise, I would have stayed connected with you guys in the chat. If we were on our Wi-Fi, I would have, on our Wi-Fi box. Sleeted for 2 minutes in Clayton. See, I'm telling you, I didn't see anything up here in Raleigh, northeast Raleigh, but it rained really, really good. I mean, it was another good soaking rain. ERB, what's up, dude? I can definitely hate on you for the pool right now, since it feels like 20 degrees out here currently. Oh, so cold. Whew. I guess it did go to the west side of the terminal over there. Darn it, I was really hoping we would catch a JetBlue retro back here. Whew. Yes. Let's talk about the pool, please, because I'm freezing. I need some warm weather thoughts. Keep readjusting my stuff here. It's got me all messed up. Yeah, there's our JetBlue, the one that was parked down there. Man, he made a speedy turn, but I got another arrival. Another E175. Oh, stormy weather. Yeah, we had some strong rains. Not strong rains, but we had a nice steady rain at the beginning of the day. If it was raining right now, it'd be snow. As I was just telling everybody right before you popped on, is I went and sat in the car to get warm for a minute, and I realized the puddle that wasn't frozen when I got here is now frozen under my car, so I had to move my car so I don't fall getting in the car, because I almost fell on my butt getting out of the car. I was like, yeah, I might want to move. Yeah, Texas is getting hammered. The entire U.S. is getting hammered with this cold weather. I'm ready for it to go away. And it's only getting started. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get off the plane if I was coming from Miami or LA or Phoenix or anywhere that might be slightly warmer. It is. It's the life we lead. Plane spotting chose us, didn't it? We didn't choose it. Well, I'm partial to Pip's plane spotting. I watch Pip's show every time he's on, especially since I'm a consultant of Pip's. No, I have to say I really like, for the States, I really like LA Flights. I do watch Kevin and Rudy every now and then. I'm usually live when they're live, unfortunately. So that makes it a little more difficult to watch them. Airliners Live over in the UK at Manchester is another one that I really enjoy. They're harder to catch because of the fact that, well, the time difference. Then, of course, we have Neela. I watch her show from Madeira whenever I get the chance. She started at 3 a.m. the other day, and I woke up, I got to work. It's like 6 a.m. I was like, oh, she's on, I'm going to watch. Watched her entire show, all but the 3 hours. Gave me some good entertainment for a little while in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, we're all about to be at the South Pole. Yeah, Jerry's always at London Heathrow. His personality and mine, I don't know. He doesn't like it. I was watching a show a few weeks ago, and he's like, let's not talk about this, that, and the other, whatever it was, what we had for breakfast. And I'm like, why? Why not let the people speak amongst themselves, you know? So his personality kind of, I mean, he's got great action, great quality of show. It's just his personality kind of rubs me the wrong way just a little bit. Still like what he does. Again, I enjoy his show, but I like to give you guys freedom to talk about whatever you want. We talk about food over here all the time, as you guys know. I have no qualms with what we talk about as long as it's not politics or religion. Or any of the negative stuff that's going on in the world at the moment. I think we see enough of that. We need a good, happy place to come, and that's what I'm trying to provide for you guys. A good, happy place to come talk amongst yourselves about things that aren't bad. I'm trying to take you guys away from whatever might be bad in your lives by bringing you guys the planes. So that's what we're here for. Good, happy thoughts. Friendships. I can't even tell if the camera's focused or not now. My glasses keep fogging up. And for the most part, you guys, as far as the chat goes, you guys are amazing. I don't have any issues. My phone is ringing. Why is my phone ringing? Not answering it. I'm not going over there. I know it's not Miss Carolina, so it's not important. I just hope it doesn't mess with our stream. Google Translate failed me. Yes, Molly does a great job. Molly is our top moderator. I don't care what CMOS says. Also, if you didn't watch the show on Sunday, Molly does join us on the show. And she knows that she is more than welcome to come back anytime. As well as Miss Carolina, Brianna, my wife, she joins us on the show. She's joined us twice, as has Molly. So I think in February there might be a lady takeover for Carolina Aviation. Molly does a fantastic job giving flight information. That's actually how I chose her to be a moderator. She just started greeting people and giving flight information, and I was like, you're hired for free. I can't pay you, but you're hired. She hasn't complained. So, like I said, her and her husband Vincent, 224, come on the show, both joining us this past Sunday. So if you haven't watched any part of Sunday's show, go back and watch it. It was actually quite hilarious. Our part 2 of Sunday was hilarious because Miss Carolina kept texting me and Molly couldn't hold it together because of the farts that my phone make. Christy, welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina. It is very, very cold. We were going to end at 8. We are waiting on Captain Carolina. If you guys watch LA Flights, you know who Captain Carolina is. He's been over there with Peter and Joshua, I believe. I think he's been on the show. I know I missed that show if he has been on their show. So I'm excited to meet Captain Carolina here shortly. He is getting his bags. He did fly in from LA just about a half hour ago or so. Yeah, I'm trying my best to stay warm. It is chilly. Yeah, I'm actually, if all falls into place for next month, I'm excited for the takeover. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, I know ERB. They're no longer together. Oh, you were at Charlotte. Well, hopefully next month I'll be back in Charlotte on the 17th. That is my plan right now. I'm not gonna promise it, but that is the date I have currently, is February 17th. I'll be back in Charlotte. So as long as the weather is decent. Also, that is a Saturday for those of you not near a calendar. So that is Saturday, February 17th. Now, Sunday, February 18th, I will be back here live in RDU. Miss Carolina is coming on the show, or at least she says she's coming on the show. Something may happen between now and then. So stay tuned for that as well. That's all. Now, another big announcement. Hopefully everybody is here and watching. February 4th, the weekend of February 4th, I will not be live. Now, I may throw in 2 shows, depending on weather, this, that, and the other. But the weekend of the 4th, I work, and then I have something to do on Sunday that is family-oriented. So I will not be live Sunday the 4th. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up now, and I'll give you guys more heads up as we get closer to those dates. No, Pib. February 14th is Valentine's Day, sir. I thought I already told you I won't be here on the 4th. It's Christopher's first communion, I believe, at church. I don't remember I think he's graduating the class or something. Anyway, but they want to go to dinner and this, that, and the other. So, again, I won't be here on the 4th. I might be able to slide in a Saturday evening show, but I'm not going to promise that or anything, but because, like I said, I have to work. I get off a little earlier, but RDU's really, really slow on Saturdays anyway, as you guys know. So, February 15th is your birthday. Well, happy early birthday. Please join us on the 17th, and I'll give you a shout out then. Rob, what's up? Something about Jesus. So we, over the course of the next month-ish, we've got, well, like I said, the 18th, 17th and 18th, we've got something really good to look forward to. And I'm just ready for the warm weather again to give you guys 3 shows a week again. Or attempt to give you guys 3 shows a week. Got another arrival off in the distance. Go to that one as it gets closer. We are waiting on Captain Carolina, who was getting his bags. He said he's going to come and stop by momentarily. I don't know. I don't know if this Delta flight's going to leave tonight or if it's here for the night. I just like watching the ground crew. We do have a friend of the channel and of the show who watches, who works on this side. We were unable to get him on Sunday, and I told him that I would do my best to try and pick him up today. He is the aircraft fueler down there, Brad. But I haven't seen him in the chat tonight, so I don't know. I don't know if he's working or not. Christy, when is that supposed to open? When is the museum supposed to open? I know they're saying like early 2024, like spring, but I saw they were moving the U.S. Airways Captain Sully aircraft into place over on their Instagram page the other day. Delta CRJ. Oh, no, whichever one of those is canceled. We did have a lot of flight cancellations today. I noticed it on the right in my face, the wind. I did notice it on Flight Radar before we started the show that there were a lot of cancellations from the New York area. Oh, that wind can stop anytime. March or April? Ooh, because I really want to go down and see it. Oh, big gusts of wind. Stop it. You can cut that out anytime now. Like right now. $29 degrees, feels like 18 degrees, winds 12 miles an hour right in Brian's face. Oh my goodness, stop it. Whew. Part of my face feels frozen. Oh, I got a Southwest getting a move on behind us. Southwest, I don't care. It's too cold. Another Atlanta flight, goodness. Where'd you go? There it is. Feels like 8. Alright, Pip, we'll see you in a little bit. I'm telling you, I say it all the time. I would be A-okay if the wind would just stop. Like, the wind is what's brutal. You know what I honestly feel like? I feel like I'm standing back on top of the mountains in western North Carolina with all this wind. That's exactly how it was on top of the mountains. It was exactly like this. Got American Airlines getting a move on. Might be able to see it right here in just a second. I only adjusted the camera a little bit. Yeah. Lady, good. You got into your Instagram account. You know, I really dislike having so many accounts. I have my personal Instagram, my personal YouTube, and when one of those gets messed up, I can't get into my business accounts. Obviously, business accounts being the show, but I'm like, oh man. Alright, Christy, we will see you again on the next one. Not exactly sure when. Wind in the face. I'm not exactly sure when we'll be back. I'm not even looking at the computer anymore because the wind is just ferocious. I didn't even... And if any of you guys as you guys know, YouTube doesn't allow you to message over here, but I do over on Instagram. If you guys send messages, I do check and read those. Pip and I are constantly talking over on Instagram. So feel free to reach out to me on Instagram. It's Carolina Aviation Carolina _ Aviation 88. The link to the channel. Hold on, a loud car going by. The link to Instagram is in the channel description, or in the links at the top of the YouTube channel page, along with our merch site. Yeah, we're a little bit static at the moment. There's not a whole lot going on. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're waiting on Captain Carolina to join us. We might actually catch the MD-11 departure. Oh, this CRJ starting up below me. Oh, the fumes. I can't breathe. Nope, no bells tonight, ERB. Not at this end, for whatever reason, it's weird. I'm hoping that we can. I'll have to keep an eye out when Air Force One is coming in, Chris. We'll see. We'll see if we can get here, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to get it. All right, so detailing with John, right there. That is our big bird from London, our 777-200, parked at her normal gate. We're at a different inn tonight, obviously, because the winds have changed, but so we're not down at the other. Normally we're at this inn down here, but tonight we're at the opposite end for wind direction. Which is directly in my face. I thought about moving down to the other end of the parking garage to see if I could get a little bit more coverage from the wind, but unfortunately. And for whoever, I can't remember who asked now about that Delta, that it was departing. It did. There are two of them sitting there, or there was. Now this one has gotten a move on. Thank you, Molly, for posting the links to everything. Oh, my phone farted again. Fry heels, I am trying my best to stay warm. Yeah. The only reason we didn't catch it starting up or do pilot cam is because I've got the camera pulled back so far. If I had the camera pushed a little closer to the railing, we would see it, but I'm currently hiding behind this pillar, although it's not doing a very good job. I mean, it's doing a lot better job than you might think, but I did get talked into it, Daryl. Captain Carolina actually landed on the flight from LAX, and he's grabbing his bags and he's gonna head up here. He said he wanted to meet with me and possibly be on the show. I don't know if he's up for that or not. If I were him, I probably wouldn't be, because it is so cold. And he's coming in from LA. Nice warm LA to this frigid 28 degrees we have here. So I don't know if he's got a car parked here, or if he was walking up here, or what he's doing. Yep, it's going to be 18 tomorrow at 7 a.m. and I've got to be up and out of my house at about 6:15. So it's going to be a frigid morning. But on the plus side, we only have what, 25 more minutes before the MD-11 departure? Almost 30 minutes. So we'll definitely be here for the MD-11 departure. There really isn't much else. We did have, like I said, we had a lot of cancellations today from other flights from the northeast. It was busy when we first started the show. It kind of slowed down now, but big gust of wind to the face. Why do we get to sleep in? Yes. Credit Wellness. Captain Carolina is a pilot. He has been on LA flights. He flies a Cessna Grand Caravan out of LAX. I do know that much. But if he comes on the show, I will let you I will let him explain what and where he does. Again, he may not want to come on the show because it is freezing. He may shake my hand and be like, all right, met you, I'm done. I'm out. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, Brianna. I was reading what Molly said about a long sleeve tee. You could do Carolina Aviation up the sleeve. That'd be kind of cool, I think. We got to sit down and come up with some more designs. Come up with some more logo designs and stuff like that. I kind of like the idea of doing the tower, but everybody seems to be doing their towers. So I need to come up with something else. Not sure what I'd come up with though. Like I'd like to, maybe do the silhouette of the terminal here. But you can't do that everywhere. And I could do one of Dulles, but like do the full lettering up the sleeve of the t-shirt. I think that would be cool. Oh, yeah, she needs a keyboard for her computer. Yeah, that would be cool if Kelsey flew in here. Alright, you little Manus, are you finally getting a move on? Yeah, it would look cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, me and Miss Carolina, I gotta sit down and figure out where I can get, like, where we can get templates and stuff to make our shirts. Because I don't want to do something that obviously any of the other streamers have, and I don't want to do anything that's going to get me in trouble with the airports, if that makes sense. Alright, where did our CRJ go? There he is. Gas and gravy with that's a good, you know what, that's a good idea, detailing with John, because we do talk about food, planes, cars, and then among other things, man, I don't even have a plane for us to look at now. Well, yeah, I guess we do. Got this one other Delta CRJ right here. Oh, my eyes hurt. I wish the wind would go the other way. Alright, Brianna. I'll call you when I'm done with the show. Hey, did you leave me anything for dinner? If not, I guess I'll go down to the Galleria and get some pizza. Oh, the wind blowing through these handrails sounds so weird. It's almost like a musical tone. It's crazy sounding. I have a Discord, lady, but it's not. I had to turn it off because I was part of the Facebook group here in RDU, and boy, my phone's blowing up. And I have I can't say sick child. I have a diabetic child. And every time my phone goes off, it like freaks me out because I'm like, oh boy, what's wrong? And so I had to turn Discord off. But now you give me some Instagram. I'm an Instagram nerd. It's actually really how I started doing all of this, aside from watching the other streamers and saying, hey, maybe one day. Honestly, I had no intentions of going live, as many of you know, doing live shows, but I thought, why not? Why not try it? Why can't I make RDU famous? And so here we are, but I have some pretty good stuff over on Instagram. Departing at 9:16. 17 minutes away. Alright, at least we'll get that one. I'm not staying till 10. Sorry, Molly. Lady, if you find me on Instagram, shoot me a message, and I'll as soon as I get your message, I will come over there and check it out, give you a follow. Molly's just hoping I stay till 10. There is nothing going on, as you guys can see. So we will stay at least for the MD-11 departure. Hopefully Captain Carolina makes his way over here by then. Hopefully he didn't go looking for us at the other end. Or forget. You're good, Molly. I'm just teasing you. I would love to stay that late, but I'm cold. I think we might make it to 9:30, maybe. Man, I really can't believe how slow it is. But like I said, with all the cancellations with the weather and whatnot, it's made it very, very difficult. And we still have, hopefully our JetBlue fake retro livery will depart as well before we leave this evening. My Instagram page is Carolina underscore aviation 88. Unfortunately, I had to put 88 on the end of it because it wouldn't let me just have Carolina Aviation. So we got the underscore and the 88 on the end of it. There you go, Molly, giving that link. Thank you. Davis, what's up? Welcome in. The sound of a dead airport was music to my ears. Of a ground ops guy. Knew the night was over. Yeah. Well, the funny that it's dead right now is because RDU's not dead yet. Like the other night, we stayed out here till what, 10:30 last Tuesday, and of course that FedEx left like a rocket launch, the one that we waited for. Just as while I was packing up, I hear a loud roar and I look and I'm like, oh, FedEx rocket, thanks. And so the airport dies off about 11 o'clock completely. More so around midnight, but it does tend to slow down at 10 o'clock. But again, I'm ready for the summertime schedule. We have over 200 flights daily, except for Saturday, for whatever strange reason. Yeah, quiet before the storm. Exactly. Watch as I start packing up, there'll be like 15 planes coming in. It's usually how it goes. That's why I started staying until 10 o'clock. But I do believe that the MD-11 is going to do it for us, and I see it already. It might depart a little on the earlier side. Yeah, I've got Richmond in my sights as well. I've got to I'm gonna have to study Richmond a little bit, find out when it's busiest. Yeah, I see the beacon down there. I was just standing here peeking around the pillars. We got an MD-11. And hopefully we get that JetBlue here in the next few minutes. That JetBlue's fake retro livery. Well, Tony, I was gonna end at 8 o'clock, but we were waiting on Captain Carolina. He arrived in from LAX about an hour ago now. No, a little less than an hour ago, or a little more than an hour ago, an hour and a half ago. And I was gonna stop by up here. He'll probably stop by as soon as I end the show. I am wearing my mask, ERB. I wouldn't be out here if I wasn't. There's no possible way I'd be able to survive out here without it. It is freezing. Special episode of Survivor. Oh, you got a GoPro, sweet. I have 2 of them. I never use them though. I think I have a 8 or 9, and then I think I have like a 6. Actually, I think I have 3 of them. I have a GoPro here of 4. I use them. I take that back. I do use them for like whenever I travel, say to DC or Charlotte. I'll do like time-lapse videos of them. I want to do, when the weather comes around, I want to set one of them up and do a time-lapse of the airport as like possibly an intro video to the show or something to that nature. But we'll see. I haven't had good luck with my GoPro. I prefer to use my Nikons if at all possible. It's always software issues with me and the GoPro. I always seem to be arguing with the GoPro more than I'm using it. Sadly. Oh, you got the 10. See, I don't have any experience with the 10. I think that, like I said, the last one I have is the 8. Yeah, I probably should have streamed from the other end so I could sit in my car, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna. They say we're not supposed to be here, but I think they were like, you know, let's try not to be here. I know they closed the observation park and this, that, and the other, but keeping an eye on that MD-11. Yeah, I want spring. I think we all want spring. Scott, buddy, what's up? They will close at 100%. Oh, see, Scott knows. Scott's been here for several. And I think I remember seeing that last time when they were here, that they closed it down completely. Like, you weren't allowed to be up here or anything. I think if they see you up here, they'll tell you to leave. Because I know the Secret Service does a swing through. They'll sweep the parking garage. Oh, it's already been announced. So see, there you go. Well, let's just say this, Tony. If the Secret Service or airport security comes around and sees me with my equipment out, they're going to be like, sir, you can't do that, please leave. Or they're going to put me in handcuffs and confiscate all of my equipment, probably. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to risk it. Plus it's going to be cold. I'd like to even be out here to get some pictures and stuff, but I really wish we had a place where you could get really good shots from a distance where they won't bother you, but it is what it is. Alright, MD11, are you on the move? I poke my head out around here. Yes. Yeah, they seem to be okay with Pip, but who knows what they'll be like here. Can't ever tell. Where are you going? Hey! 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 You're going the wrong way. Are you going to turn around? Are you pulling a U-turn right there? What are you doing? Can't do that. Don't scare me like that. Ah, okay. You're getting to the closest spot where you can go out. I gotcha. MD11 had me scared there for a minute. You and me both, lady. I love the weather. Everybody's like, you're nuts for going out there in the storms and this, that, and the other. Well, you know, I got nothing better to do. I enjoy the weather. Like I said, if it were snowing out here, I'd be out here. It'd be more enjoyable for me if it were snowing, if I'm honest. Maybe, yeah, I'll be frozen to this spot. Well, you missed it. I went and sat in the car for a few minutes to warm up, and I didn't realize it when I got in the car, but there was a puddle under where my car is, and man, I can hear that MD11 really clear. The puddle that was under my car is frozen already, and I know when I got here at 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, 5:30, it wasn't frozen. So that tells you how miserably cold it is out here. So I take it you're not riding the bike either. And you know what's funny too, lady? I was the same way as a kid too. Like anytime it would rain, you could find me outside. I would seek shelter under the eaves of the house. I played, you know, I had a little playhouse that I would go out and play in. And it was good. On a trickle charger. Yeah, it's cold. I played outside in the weather all the time. When I was a kid, I did not care. And then I worked in the weather for years and years, and then now I'm in and out of it all the time, working at the dealership. So there's our tri-jet. Our UPS. Alright, you guys, so this is the last plane of tonight's show. I am freezing. I'm going to go home, get warm, get some food. Yep, I played in mud puddles. My dad and I used to go up to a place called Deep Creek and go swimming. Alright, I'm going to mute. You guys enjoy the sounds of the MD-11 on this very cold evening. This thing should be at optimum performance. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm not quite done yet. It's going to be shaky for a second. I want to give you guys a little something, something. Hold on. One more adjustment. Pretty colors. Thank you, Tony. I will. Marid, I am coming to CLT on the 17th of February. We will be back in Charlotte on the 17th of February. So please look forward to that. Again, the 4th of February, I will not be here on that Sunday. But so yes, the 17th we'll be back in Charlotte. As far as I know, I have it planned, I have it scheduled. As long as something, doesn't come up between now and the 17th, we'll be in Charlotte. So I want to thank you guys for joining me on this very frigid evening. Hope everyone was able to stay warm. Glad I could bring the planes into each and every one of you's nice, warm, humble abodes. Thank you guys so much. Again, we will see you again later this week. Either later in the week or this coming weekend. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens. And of course, like I told you guys, it's going to get busy. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 arrivals. I'm cold. I'm going home. Anyways. Flashing light coming from the moon. Pop. Alright guys. Thank you guys so much. I will see you again